Hello friends, in this video we will look at the May 2017 OCR programming paper question number 2. So in the question number 2 they have given that Sharon is creating a website using HTML. Now in the part A they are asking that the HTML file will contain the text that will be displayed in the web page. Now we have to identify, apart from the text, what else will be included in the HTML file. Now the valid answer for this, you will get 1 mark for this. You will say link to images, videos, link to image file or video file. This will get you 1 mark. Or alternately you can say it consists of tags, HTML tags. You can say it consists of link to CSS file. So if you write any one of these three, you will get 1 mark. You have to mention only one. If you will just say that it consists of images and videos, that will be wrong, because the HTML file itself doesn't contain the video or the image. It contains a link to the image and the video. Similarly, for the CSS, it contains the link only. So you have to mention link and not the actual image or the video. Then they are asking, explain any one benefit of the HTML being a standard. One reason is all the browsers will support it, so it can be used worldwide. That is one reason for using the standard HTML. Then you can also say all the web pages are being made in HTML. All the browsers read and understand the HTML. It allows for compatibility across all types of browsers and operating systems, and it allows the devices to understand the same code and display the web page correctly. So you have to give any two of these bullet points, and maximum 2 bullet points can be given. You will get 1 mark for each bullet point. Then in the next part of the question, that is part B, they are asking that the HTML colors are represented in the hexadecimal digits, where the first 2 digits they represent amount of red color, then next 2 digits decide the amount of green color, and the last 2 digits decide the amount of blue in the color. For example, if you write FF followed by 4 zeros, it is red color. If you write FF in the middle, it is the green color, and if you write FF in the end, it is the blue color. FF stands for all ones in the binary representation. Now they are saying that the decimal number for the color code is given in the table below, like we have been given 111, 58 and 51, 56. Now we have to tell the equivalent hexadecimal number that will be generated from these decimal numbers to get the final color value. So for this, what we have to do is we have to convert these numbers which are given here into binary and then convert them into hexa. So how we will do this? We have 58, so we will divide 58 by 2. So 2 2s are, and then we have 9s are 18, so there is no remainder. Then we divide 29 by 2, so we get 1 and we get 4 here, and there is a remainder of 1. Then we further divide by 2, so we get 7, there is no remainder. Then we further divide by 2, we get 3 and there is a remainder of 1. Then we further divide by 2, so 2 1s are, and there is a remainder of 1. So the binary equivalent of 58 is 1 1 1, then 0 1 0. Now this is 4 bits and this is 2 bits, so we attach 2 zeros here. Now this number is 3 and this number is 10, which is A. So the code that we will write here is So the answer is 3A. After converting into binary, we group into 4 hexadecimal binary bits and then convert them into hexa and we get 3A. And similarly, we will do for 156. We will divide it by 2 repeatedly and get the binary number, and when we convert it into hexa, we get the answer 9C. So you will get 1 mark for each of the codes that you will write here and 2 marks for both correct codes. Now in the next part they are asking, state one reason why the hexadecimal code is used instead of binary. The reason for this is it is easier to remember or read or enter. It is faster to enter or read. It has fewer digits to remember, or it is less prone to error when communicating, reading or entering, and it is quick to convert into binary. So if you just say that it's easier to understand, then you will not get the marks. You have to tell in detail. So you have to tell it is easier to remember because it has fewer digits and it is less prone to error. Then only you will get the full 1 mark. Then in the next C part of the question number 2, they are asking that the Shannon is uploading a large number of images and videos to her website and she compresses the files before uploading. Now they are asking why Shannon is compressing the files. Now the answer is that the compression will make the file size smaller and therefore it will take less time to upload. It will be easier to download the images uploaded and it will take less storage space on the web server. So if you write any of these, you will get 1 mark for each bullet, and since the question is for 2 marks, you have to write at least 2 bullets. Then in the last part of the question number 2, that is part D, which is for 3 marks, they are saying that the Shannon has a URL or a uniform resource locator for her website. Now, how does the domain name server is used to connect a user to the URL that they have entered into the web browser? The explanation for this will be how the DNS server is going to work. So, first you will say that the DNS server is responsible for converting the URL into the matching IP address. And how this is performed, the DNS has a table which translates the URL into the IP address. When the user sends the URL to the DNS server, it will look up into its table and send back the IP address. If the IP address is not found, then it will generate an error and the DNS will update itself from other DNS servers which are present on the web, and the browser uses the IP address to retrieve the web page or connect to the web server. So if you will just say that it converts the each URL has an associated IP address, it will not be accepted. You have to explain that how the URL is converted into IP and what are the steps, what is the importance of DNS in this whole process. So I hope this video is useful to you. In the next video, I will be discussing question number 3. Thank you.